Found something in the store.
Okay. What did you find?
The Backrooms is the latest film from Kane Parsons with A24, where they are going to make their own version of the Backrooms. Now, the Backrooms started as a 4chan meme post back in the late 2010s, in which basically it is about liminal space and emptiness and no clipping, which we'll talk about in another video talking about the Backrooms and its backstory as well. We're just here to talk about the trailer, my thoughts on it, and what exactly can we expect. Now, Kane Parsons came here to make the Backrooms in his own idea, right? This is his idea about the Backrooms. There are many interpretations of the Backrooms dating all the way back to when the first clip or picture came out on the board. And a lot of people have adapted that in their own way. Kane Parsons came out and did a take on it, which some people love, some people hate, because there is no right or wrong definition to what the Backrooms really are. This is just Kane Parsons, as I'm sure we'll see countless films come out in the future about the Backrooms and what they are. So, what A24 and Kane Parsons have done here is teamed up with Chiwetel Ejiofor as well as Renate Reinsve to bring a film about a man who finds a way, a portal, an entryway, whatever you want to call it, into the Backrooms, which are this liminal space in this furniture store where there's endless possibilities, hallways, and God knows what else is hidden in here. Now, I've watched Kane Parsons' original shorts he did on YouTube. I've made a reaction video for it, and it's somewhere on my channel. Maybe I'll get them all together and put them together as a video, or should we just react to them again? Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I did that back in 2021, I believe, when the film was first announced, and I love his idea and concept of these things being hidden in here, which seems to be the same concept he's going with the film. And in this film, we are going to see that Chiwetel Ejiofor eventually he gets stuck in the Backrooms, and he's going in there with other people as well. So who knows how many people are stuck now? The way that Renate gets involved is she's actually his therapist, and he has talked to her about the Backrooms, which he doesn't kind of believe. She has a sort of skeptic vibe to her where she's pretty much like, this might be something else going on with you, but he assures her this is true. He brings a map, he brings recordings, things like that. So I'm assuming in the movie, once he doesn't show up for therapy one day, she's pretty much like, is he in the Backrooms, and goes to find him. And that is possibly one of the most frightening end images I've seen, especially if you're claustrophobic, is Renate going into the Backrooms and eventually getting stuck in a hallway that just seems to be diminishing more and more. I am ready to see this movie. So I think that what Kane Parsons is doing here is very interesting with the liminal space, emptiness, and all of that, adding to the fear. I'm very curious as well. They also use the 647 song, which is very much so tied in with liminal space and creepiness and eeriness and all of that. If you've been on the internet long enough, you've heard this song for sure. So I cannot wait to see what they are about to do with this film. I really love how he is incorporating his short he did, because the shorts were kind of like found footage of sorts. The film seems to have a narrative approach to it, but it also has the found footage effect as well, which I really love when that's combined effectively. We've seen it in some recent films as well, like Shelby Oaks and all of that. So I'm curious to see how Kane Parsons will do with it here, and I cannot wait for this movie. Honestly, it just looks so great. You have some other people in the cast as well that consist of Mark Duplass as well as Avan Jogia, and I am so ready. Honestly, let me know what you think about the Backrooms as well. I think that it's always great to see these different interpretations of the Backrooms. Over the years, I've seen countless, and I love every single one of them, because I think a lot of the times these people bring in their own ideas of what it should or shouldn't be. There's no set boundaries for it or rules. It just feels exciting to see an interpretation be brought to life, and at this scale like Kane Parsons is bringing, also very, very curious to see what he's going to do with it. And I hope it's great. I hope it's great and it lives up to the hype that it's been building. It's an internet thing, so it's going to bring a lot of scrutiny. Honestly, you just got to be ready for that. There's never going to be a consensus if it was great or not, because I think the Backrooms is just something that people have sort of put their own ideas into it and how it should or shouldn't be. So that's going to be the thing with it. But we'll talk more about their Backrooms and their origins and all of that in another video probably next week. Stay tuned for that. Very excited to discuss that. even more. But this looks great. I really love that concept of Chiwetel Ejiofor's character finding the backrooms and then eventually trying to explore them, map it out, try to make a sense of it. I'm curious if Kane will try to make sense of the backrooms in this film. I can honestly feel, though, a franchise brewing here. So I don't know if they want the answer just yet, or they might want to go until Backrooms 3. A24 is starting to become like a Warner Brothers type studio, and I think they're thinking of sequels and things like that. I mean, look at what happened with Maxine, X, Pearl, all of that. They are definitely thinking of where are the possibilities of taking this to the next level, and that's making it a franchise. That's just the truth of these studios here. So we'll see what happens. I do hope that they're able to give us a honestly great, complete story, however, because that's always the thing I don't like, is that they try to extend it too far. And attention spans nowadays, especially nowadays, aren't all the way there. So I feel like you could just give us a complete story, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me know what you think about the Backrooms trailer. I loved every single moment of it. I love the song choice. I also love that they had the original sort of reference to the creepy image that started it all back in, I believe, 2017 or 18 or 19, somewhere around there. And that they are actually incorporating the found footage with the narrative. And Renate and Chiwetel are just some of the best actors working to date. So I don't think that this is going to be a bad film at all. I am super pumped. I cannot wait. Let me know in the comments down below if you're excited for the Backrooms. What do you think about the Backrooms? Is this a great interpretation of it in your opinion based on the trailer, or would you have done something different? Comment below, I'd love to know. But as always, that is going to do it for me. Check out our other videos where we talk about all of the other movies that you should definitely be excited for, as well as everything going on in pop culture. This is Culture Elixir. I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive.